I want to put this little video together, especially for those of you in the great beyond, to show you how we're going to do Monday. We're going to be looking at Module 4, DC and the Law. Very quickly, we'll be looking at this video by Larry Lessig about how and where we are now when it comes to copyright. It's an extremely good video. I'm not going to do the cost of copyright, but we are going to look at the fair use fairy tale, which will explain to you copyright and fair use. It's a wonderful resource. It's a hoot, actually, is what it is. Then we're going to do our own music. We're going to create our own music at a site called Incredibox. I'm going to show you how that works. When you come here to this site, first of all, make sure that your Flash and Java are up to date. Don't use this guy. It's not very good. But boy, you want to use these because they are really cool. So let's go ahead and do Sunrise. And as you can see, what it will do is it loads in my loops. When it loads those in, I then have the ability to mix them. This is what's called a mashup. I have the ability, and remix actually is what it is. I have the ability to put those in by simply, and you'll notice they're broken down into beats, effects, melodies, and voices. So if I want to start off with a beat, I'll just grab and pull it up here. If I don't like that sound, all I have to do is exit and it'll go away. So I can try another beat. That sounds like a heart beating. So I'll go away with that one. Let's try one more. Still not finding one that's, making me happy. There you go. That one makes me happy. Okay, so I've got a beginning. Maybe I need to hear a voice right away. Let's throw a melody in while we're at it. Not liking him. So let's go grab another melody. You get the idea. Oh, I'm liking that. Okay, I'm going to throw an effect in. Maybe another effect. So now I have a nice little creation. I'm going to record it. Now when I hit the record, it is going to start recording. Basically what it records is every time this thing plays all the way through. I must have 10 of those loops before I can do anything with it. So I'm going to come back to you in a little bit after I've recorded everything. Okay, we're back, and we've now, this thing's been running, as I said, for 10 of the loops, so now I'm going to stop it. And it basically lets me share it. And so I'm going to put in my email address, because I'm sending it to myself, because this is going to end up as a link that I'm going to put into my wiki space. So just putting it together real fast here. Who knows, I might dedicate it to somebody. And then I'm going to say go. Now, here's the easy way to do this. you can go ahead right now and copy that link. You don't even have to wait for the email to come to you. So I'll copy this link right here, and then I will go to my wiki space. I'll create the new page. I'm going to call it Module 4. DC and the Law. Now, I have the link, but I need to put it in here. So I'm going to come up and click on where it says link, and I'm going to call it, My Music, or, whatever I want to call it. I don't have to call it that. I'm going to say it's a web address. I'm going to want it to open in a new window, and now I'm going to paste in that address that I got, and I'm going to add the link, and then I'll save it. And now on my page, there's my music. It'll bring it up, and it's going to play it once it gets through loading it. And as you can see, it already has, it tells me the name. It says, now do you want to listen to the mix? I can. And off we go. That's all there is to that. Now let's look at the other parts. The other thing that we're asking you to do is to look at these examples of what people would say are copyright violations. What I wanted you to do is I want you to pick one of these and put it in your wiki space. And I want you to essentially, in a paragraph, explain why or why not it can fall into the use of fair use. And you know how to do that already. You know how to right-click, copy the embed code, put it over in your wiki space. Here's your checklist right here that you would use. And if it doesn't open, you know what to do. You can save it and all that. And it will open. The checklist is very straightforward. It tells you exactly what you're looking for. And I'll tell you what, I'll fix this so it'll open in your page. And all I'm asking you to do then is explain in a paragraph why you think these meet or do not meet the use of fair use. All right. So that's what we're going to do on Monday. I think this is very simple to do. The music piece is pretty fun. And I think that looking at the examples there, there's some really good ones there that show how fair use can be used in a real world. Those are all YouTube videos. Alrighty, so I'm going to replace this old thing here with this one I'm just making, but I'm also going to send it to you in an email. See you Monday.